Hey St. Paul's, we have the news around campus for this past week.
Let's spin things off with saying we have a great episode today.
I'm Rollins Chaff.
And I'm not Rollins Chaff.
And this is The Spin.
You know, I wonder what old Zach Lambrick's been up to, Rollins.
Yeah, he's probably doing service leadership. That is what he does around campus.
Well, I mean, he isn't here on Mondays, so what does he do?
Well, he works Young Life on Mondays.
What is Young Life?
Young Life is a local ministry for teens. I called up Zach Lambrick, a leader and faculty member at Young Life Mobile, about what Young Life really is.
And we have just a focus of trying to reach every student everywhere with the gospel of Jesus. We have a Young Life Club that's every Monday night. We meet at 7:17 out at Cottage Hill in Cody. We've got about 10 acres out there.
Along with Club every Monday night, students can meet with campaigners groups. These are small groups that meet in the morning. There are 6 different campaigners groups at St. Paul's.
Each campaigner group has one or a few different young adult leaders who kind of get together and just open up the Bible, talk about life, and just do community with their small group. We have about 120 kids a week who are involved.
Young Life leaders attend every St. Paul sporting event as well as theater performances.
And just really anything that students are doing, we try to go there to cheer you all on.
Over Mardi Gras break, the Young Life family will be traveling to Guatemala.
Here we do a trip where we go down to one of the largest orphanages in Central America and spend a week there serving the orphans.
Young Life has a great presence in the St. Paul's community.
You got to be able to swallow all the meat and say your team's name, the color.
Wow, I really wish I took men's chorus this year. What do you think the Powells have been up to lately?
Well, the Powells are pretty busy, but this year Mr. Powell has claimed the stage as his swamp.
But we decided this year's Trek Big Show will be covered later, and for now, let's look at the people behind it.
Many of you know the Powells from around campus, but we here at The Spin wanted to give you an exclusive on all there is to know about the Powells.
That means that F is going to be Doe, and that would be...
Our story begins first thing in the morning with Mr. Powell's usual routine of directing traffic. Pretty normal, right? Wrong. Unbeknownst to most students, Mr. Powell is actually directing an orchestra in his head. However, the real magic begins in the Williams Family Music Building in room A126. Let's have a look inside. As many of you can see, the choir room is one of the largest rooms on campus. And there's Mr. Powell over there composing. And... oh! There's Missy! Hey, Missy! As you can see, Mr. Powell has been hard at work on his masterpiece, the Powell Symphony, for about 30 years. If any of you know Mr. Powell like I do, he's a perfectionist. Sounding good so far, right? Not so much. He will crumple up his work, throw it away, and start the process over again tomorrow. That one sounded better, Mr. Powell. Promise. However, there's been a question burning in the back of my head since I took this assignment, and it's a question students and alumni have had for ages. Are the Powells really a power couple? I had to go to a professional to find out the truth.
Power couple? If you look up power couple in the dictionary, it has their picture in it. You don't believe me?
No, I really don't.
Okay, let's see. Webster's. You got to get the big one, not the student edition. So
Right.
Look, pictures. Jerboa, right there. There's a mouse.
But that's not the Powells.
Oh yeah, well. Power couple.
What the? That's them! Truly, the Powells are not only two of the most interesting teachers on campus, but they are also two of the most beloved. Let's hear it for the Powells.
St. Paul's is like an incubator for athletic talent, especially when it comes to football. Whether it's BJ moving gracefully up and down the field with that pigskin in his hands only to score a terrific touchdown,
or whether it's Miller throwing the football into the graceful hands of Tyler Paget, we have the scoop on signing day around St. Paul's.
Wednesday, February 3rd was National Signing Day. This year, St. Paul's had 8 student-athletes sign. Boo Kraus signed with Stanford University for track and field.
Where Boo came from, I honestly can't say.
100, 150 pitches a game. And
Jake Evans signed with Alabama Southern for baseball, and Noah Michael with the University of South Alabama.
Well, you don't replace these kind of players. You don't replace their ability, but more importantly, you don't replace their ability and their know-how to go out to compete and to win championships. In the last 2 years, his maturation has been unbelievable. He's become a great leader for us.
For football, B.J. Edmonds is signing with Arkansas State University. Olsen McPherson with Wofford College.
Over 9,000 yards. He became the second leading all-time passer in the history of St. Paul's, only behind
Miller Mosley with the Air Force Academy. Colton Watkins with the University of North Alabama.
But what a big body he is, and what a great kid, what a great football player he is.
And Bryce Huff with the University of Memphis.
Line and that linebacker in football, and one of the major reasons we were able to do what we did the last 2 years.
The Spin congratulates and wishes lots of success to these future college athletes.
You know, I'm just ready to get this over with, honestly. This past week's been a burden on me, and I'm just ready for school to be over. I'm ready to go down to the parade and catch some beads. What about you, Ed?
Well, I'm really excited about Mardi Gras. You know, contrary to popular belief, Mardi Gras was not started in New Orleans, though it was started in Louisiana, when Mobile was a territory of Louisiana.
Well, okay, Edward, but we got the scoop regardless.
As most Mobilians are aware, Mardi Gras Day is this Tuesday. Go see the Order of the Myths at 6 p.m. Mardi Gras Day. Weather for this week of festivity will be cooler, with the highs in the mid-50s and a slight chance of rain, so don't forget to bring a jacket with you. Finally, we caught a word with senior John Paul Vallis, an employee at Toomey's, a local Mardi Gras shop.
I love working here. Great store. Greatest Mardi Gras store in the world, hands down. David, why is Toomey's better?
Toomey's is better because we're number one in customer satisfaction in the Mardi Gras area in Mobile.
Do you have a lot of people who come in with giant orders?
Oh yeah, we have. What do you think order we did today? Was $2,000 easy? What's the biggest order you've seen, David?
I've seen orders that reach 10 grand. I'm David Brown. I'm Stephen's stepson. Thanks for shopping at Toomey's.
That's a wrap for this episode, St. Paul's.
Have a great Mardi Gras break, and we'll see you next time. Let's spin things off with saying we have a great episode.
And I'm rolling the chat.
No, you don't say and
That's a wrap for this episode, St. Paul's. And we'll see you later.
Please use that.